You can demonetize our channels, but you can't take our spirit. All right, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Minetest gameplay of sorts. Yeah. And today we are going to be looking at building a small airport. Well, a single hangar for an airplane. So let's go. And if you like what you see here, please consider liking and subscribing. The apocalyptic donut requests it. Yes, it does. All right. Alrighty. I've been working on just getting things done here. Anybody want some waffles? No? Not this morning? Okay. I can show you something real quickly before we run off to our little test area to build. Look at this. 200 subscribers on February 2nd. Yeah. And since YouTube wants to demonetize small channels, I got my own plaque. Somebody's learning Blender and GIMP. Oh, I need a life. Yes, I do. It reminds me of like Braveheart. You can demonetize our channels, but you can't take our spirit. That was a very poor Braveheart impersonation. But then again, you know, Mel Gibson doing a Scottish guy. I'm actually part Scottish, so... yes. 200 subscribers on February 2nd. And I think that turned out really cool. Because that's about as close as I'm going to come to a 100,000 play button. Now it's a proper YouTube studio. Yes, it is. Okay, enough with the sad stuff. Let's go take a look at our little private airport. So what we're going to do, what I'm going to do is I am going to, look, I installed an air conditioner because the Porsche required it. It gets hot out here in the Minetest world. And I put a, where'd my blinds go? I put blinds. Oh, that was in my, my backup world. I put blinds there. Nevertheless, it looks very cool. You can open the window and you got blinds for privacy. Yeah. So what I wanted to do over here by the orchard, and when I was building the forest house, somebody had put in the comments, instead of having supercar garage, have an airport. That's what we're going to do. So it's going to be it's going to be owned by the orchard. So the style of the building is going to be this style. And I looked up on Google for hangars and runways and such. Yeah. And they're usually like, even the private ones are, they're steel corrugated buildings or steel buildings. So yeah, we are going to, why am I bouncing? You're off the runway. We have an airplane. Yes, we do. It's kind of stuck in the, oh, it's stuck right now. So what we're going to do here real quickly is I'm going to carry, like I said, I'm going to carry the theme, and I'm going to step in that hole. So we're going to take that and we're going to stack that. Oh, I don't know. How much do I want to stack it? 50. That sounds like a good even number. Look at that. Isn't it cool? Very cool. Okay, so now we have our base, and it's going to get rather interesting. Let's see if this plane will come up. Doink. Yeah, I tried flying the plane around, and yeah, I think that's about as good as we're going to get. So yeah. So these are going to be the ends of the building, obviously, but I want to carry that theme of the brick, the same thing that the orchard has. So it should turn out really cool. Now let's see. I do want to put three, if I go here, three, and do 1 or 2. Now I have to carry it 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Because those are going to be windows. You know what I can do to make this look even? Because we're not going to, this is just going to be a rough build for right now. So we have 4 here. So what we are going to do is we're going to extend this the other way by 1. Why? Because we can. So 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. No, I have to have that 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Did I just do it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Either way, it's going to be off. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Then we'll come over here and make sure this lines up. 2, 3. Wow, I cannot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, I know math. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. So basically, like I said, the choices of materials I could go with were going to be like metal of some sort. But I didn't like it. I wanted to stay with the theme. So we're going to go here and here. Now that's going to cause a problem with this. So we have to get rid of our plane for a moment here. And this, let me tell you about this plane. It is, it's very hard to fly. So we have that. We're going to look straight up in the sky because we're shooting for the stars and I'm too lazy. And we're going to stack this. Let's see. How many do we want to stack? 7. Because I can always take it down. So one of the things Nathan had in one of the videos, he had said, you know, you go on the number keys and to select your inventory items. So this would be number 4. Well, this would be number 4, number 5, number 6, number 1. And yes, you can. But I came back from work. I originally started out on computers. My first computer was a Tandy 1000, or not a Tandy 1000 EX. That was one of my more favorite computers. A Texas Instruments TI 994A. And everything had to be typed. Everything had to be typed. So when I finally got into the Tandy 1000 EX and TX, and then my first 286 based computer, I know that's not straight. Oh well. And ever since the mouse was invented, because I don't know if it's because I'm lazy. Well, I already know that. But I detest keyboard shortcuts and terminal. All right, so we don't want this to look goofy. However, while using Blender, everything is key commands. Okay, So 3, 4. Actually, we're going to knock this building down by 1. And so I've been learning again, and I voiced my opinion about terminals in the past. This is, 2018. This isn't the Stone Age. And if you're not doing it in a production, IT production, the computer was made to make your life easier. And some would say, Michael, yes, that using command line does make things simple. However, I'm lazy. That still looks too high. I might have to come down because the plane only 4. So we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to be able to put in, because it's such a stubby little building. I haven't been recording for that long. The sun can't go down. I did some kind of update, and ever since my daylight cycles are only like 10 minutes. Okay, that's still too high. That's out of proportion. So we are going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? I've been in real private airport hangars, and they're almost like regular garages. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 looks cool. We're going to go 4. Because I can always add more. I have world edit skills. I have mad world edit skills. Yes, I do. So yeah, I've been really playing around with Blender, and one of the things that really helped, and I had seen it in the videos, but I never, it's kind of, if you don't understand certain commands, certain things will be, they won't click in right away until Nathan had said, I had mentioned I had bleed over, and I think it was because of how I was doing my scaling. And he said, you got to put the space in between your, they're called islands. You put a space between when you're doing your UV sheet, which is it has the sheet for, oh my God, it has the layout of like your cube or your object. And that's how you could put your textures on it. It's like a map for it. UV map. And yeah. So it made sense putting, I had heard it said before, but you have to kind of space it out. And I did. And it absolutely turned out perfect. So, yeah, hats off to Nathan for suggesting that. And I finally figured out a couple other issues, but that sparked, see, I have to go one more higher. No, I don't. I can do whatever I want. This is my world. Like Bon Jovi said, it's my life. So the, let's see, PK, that's my arcs. So I've been, really spending a lot of time on trying to relearn GIMP and relearn my graphics. Now these are just going to be, this side will have clear windows, but this side will have just kind of glass windows here. We're going to go here, even though there's going to be a doorway here to get into the place. It's going to look like over at the wine tasting part. I am going to go 5 high. That was very stupid. We're going to do something real cool with the door here. Why? I don't know. Because we can, I reckon. Yeah. So I did base this on legitimate legitimate aircraft hangar photos that I referenced online. And like I said, most of them were just like steel. They were just steel buildings, aluminum buildings. Then, you know, you get into the airport type structures, and those are the, you know, for the big mammoth airplanes. And that's a little bit different. I mean, you know, you see I've seen some real weird door designs and stuff like that. But what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get the castle doors to split, because if they don't, they're just going to look hideous. Yes, they will. All right. So we do have a plan here. I got to say that's looking mighty cool. I'm not going to lie. I really hate when people when people say that, because whenever you have to tell somebody that you're not going to lie, that usually means the next word out of your mouth is going to be a lie. You know, can I be completely honest with you? No, he wants you to lie. Look, we got weeds on our runway already. We just laid it. And I thought I might have to go back through my Minetest.conf file, because I had set the vehicles to 5 for look ahead blocks. All right, so this is looking mighty nice. This is going to be our personal hangar. I am going to off of here, I am going to put like a steel corrugated building, because along with the jet, we also have I was going to say a biplane. That would be cool. That would be so cool. We have a like a Piper Cub. This one's actually sitting on top where this one's sinking in. But because I own the winery, we're going to have a jet. All right. So what do I need here? I need to clear this, because even though the glass doesn't, connect like it does on the other ones, and that's another ooh, tomato, piece of candy. Even though the glass does not connect, I still don't want everything right up against the building like that. So we're going to put this over here. And this is a pet peeve of mine, and it always drives me crazy when you see the trunk doesn't follow. There we go. Because I'm not going to move. I want this tree. I'm a conservationist. There we go. And what we're going to do just for right now is put that in there. These molehills these are my new poison ivy. I kid you not. Yeah, that tree's... I'm going to have to move that tree and replant it. Oh, well. Even though it's a fake world, I still practice conservation. Yeah. You have a little patio off of here. A little, so what I'm going to do on the inside here is I'm also going to put some struts to go across to give the building some depth. Now, one of the other things that I wanted to do is I want to carry, and that's what I'm going to do with this side. I want to carry it up. I want to make the building the same as the other one. So we are going to get this. I didn't think about this over here. Ooh. I'm gonna have to fix that. So, yeah, we're in for, I'm gonna have to get rid of this tree too. Watch the bees come attack me. So the we're in store for a huge snowstorm, it seems, today. According to the weather service, which is not going to be nice. I don't like snow. I like snow for maybe one day to play in it. My daughter loves it. Go out in the snow, and then that's it. It's like, okay, go away. Okay, so we're going to make this video kind of short. You know what? I don't care. You can click off. You can, most of how I look at my videos is I don't really care about, you know what I want to use? I want to use the long ones to keep the roof lower. I don't, like I was saying, I really don't get into the numbers game that Google plays. You know, watch time. Watch time is the thing. Now, here's one of the things. I'll watch a video that, you know, a reference video. It depends on the video, because I'll watch a tutorial video, and usually, yeah, I like that. Usually what'll happen is I'll have to, you know, I'll pause it, or I'll keep going back to it, or I'll forget something and I'll say, you know, oh, what happened on here? And, you know, you go back into a video, and then what'll happen is the video will get low watch times, because it'll register a view. So the person gets a view, and this has to be, you know what, I'm going to have to do, because that doesn't follow. I'm going to have to use the short ones. So it doesn't follow the formula that Google wants. And what I mean by that is, you know, I need to look at this for reference. Okay, I came one complete one. That'll work. So when you're jumping through a video and you get to a reference point, and like George has said that he has downloaded videos, and I used to do that too, because it really helps. It really helps in, especially if it's a tutorial, something that you're going to keep referring back to. And what'll happen is the person will get a view on it, but let's say you only spent 10 minutes watching the video. Well, you won't get that, your average view time per watch goes down. And it actually hurts your channel. So I don't know. You know, I'm not really into, man, this is going to look, this is going to be too high. Unless I do some kind of lounge underneath it. Everything is subject to change. So, yeah, so you know, some people might see long channel time or long video times or something like that. You can click, you can always click off, or come back, revisit. It's not going to hurt my feelings. Just the fact that, you know, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I think I better start on the other side now. So just the fact that people watch my video in the first place is amazing. And I've been trying to do more actual builds. So let's see what we got here. So if I come up, I just want to, I want to get the roof done, and then we'll say goodbye here. And that's, doing that, it's not going to. Okay, we're getting there. I want to see how goofy this is going to look. Man, we're not even getting close. There's going to be more roof on this thing. Okay, now we're getting close. Yay! All this for an airplane. Oh, it has to go up one more. And then, let's see, do I have? Yeah, I do. Boom. So let's finish this up real quickly. So hopefully, you know, the snow, because we are getting 6 more weeks of winter allegedly. And then we put this in here. Perfect. Look at that. You know what? I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep that. Now comes the fun part. We're going to finish the roof and then... Now, how do I... Oh, that was very stupid of me. Okay. Just watch this. And this is going to be the finale. We are going to go 1. And then we come over here. And hopefully this will work. You know, allegedly somebody said Bill Gates said, give the hardest job to the laziest man. He'll always find the easiest way out. That may be true. I'm too lazy to look it up. But seriously, I'll be here all week. So we need to move this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We are going to stack that by 15. Keep your fingers crossed. Thumbs up. Put in the comments if you... I heard one YouTuber say, put in the comments if you think it'll work. How? Wait a minute. What do you mean if you think it's going to work? You haven't done anything yet. And by the time you do it, people are going to... It worked. I guess it worked. How bad does this look? There, you can put that in the comments. Get set region, reset region. Oh, on the thing on the banners, I tried getting the banners going on the last mod. And for whatever reason, it'll work on my development version 4.0.4.16 on my local Mac test world. However, on my server, which runs a development version different, but it's the 4.16, it will not work. So Nathan also outlaid the proper way that you're supposed to use them. You're supposed to hold it, and there's going to be a huge window here. You're supposed to hold it, and you left click. It brings up the menu, and then you can set it. Okay, I went one too many. And what basically happened is nothing. It works just like I demonstrated it. It didn't work. So what that tells me is that my development version build on my server, which is running Ubuntu Linux, is different than the developmental version on Mac. And also when I tried loading it up on my local Linux box, which is running the dev version 5.0, it flat out, it refused to work. So I think it has something to do with the versions. It's not giving me any kind of error messages of saying what's going on or if there's a problem. It's just that the form spec, it appears to be hanging somehow, and I can't debug it. I can't find out where it's actually stopping at. So yeah, it's a shame because the banners are that banner mod is really, really cool. And if you can get it to work, yeah, it's a very cool mod, especially if you build any kind of castle or anything like that. Or anything that requires a flag. Now I'm going to do something really cool here. I'm going to put some windows in this. You know what? I like it. I am going to lie. No, I'm not going to lie. I like it. It'll look a lot better when I get a center window in here. The thing is that this is very wide, but it's not really that much wider than the other. So if we come down here, it's really not that much wider. And this looks different because this has, oh, this is perfect. So we have over here. So if we go, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know why? This is actually wider. But it doesn't appear that way. I like it. I'm going to make it into something really cool. We're going to put a nice big huge round window in here, maybe put some kind of offices or loft up here. That's perfect. Put halfway, put a loft up here, and then put some real, if I can't get the castle doors to split, then I will just make kind of fake doors and go from there. Just go for the aesthetics of it. Maybe put like a little rim here or a shelf here and go from there. So, and then I'm obviously going to extend the runway because somebody stole my planes. Where are my planes? There. See, I'm going to obviously extend the runway, and I researched runway markings. So we are going to have some really cool runways. And I think in the infrastructures mod, there is these little bitty lights, runway lights. So yeah, that's going to do it. It's a kind of long episode, but feel free to skip ahead and reference, do whatever you like. The building may be a little tall, but it fits the theme of the rest of the buildings in our arsenal here. And then this complex will be done. And then I'm just going to put in a kind of path and stairways that lead up here and go from there. Another thing that may look off is the fact that I'm using it, the building isn't as long as this building or even the winery. So yeah, and I didn't want to put anything out here. I could have, but it's off in the distance, and you can see it here. And there's going to be stairways leading up. I don't know what kind of stone I'm going to use for the stairways. And then you come up here to the private hangar. Have a picnic. All right. So I want to thank you for joining me and encouraging my behavior. Yes, I am over the 200 mark and 200 subscriber mark. I had 207, but I lost it. I don't judge how my channel success is doing on subscribers, although subscribers are nice. I judge it on the amount of comments and stuff that people leave in the comments, likes, dislikes. Yeah, it's a little bit different because it's not, look at my penguin. I'm his penguin. It's not a popularity contest. And I'm sure, and I've seen other Minecraft video people the same way. They have low subscriber counts, but they have huge view numbers. So it's a whole different attitude than the, you know, the controversy channels and the drama alert channels and stuff like that. You know, these are tutorials. These are entertaining and everything else. So yeah, that's how I do it. But 200, thank you very much. It's another milestone. Next one, 250. So yeah. All right. Thanks for joining. Everybody have a warm, safe, dry week, especially with the snowstorms coming. And until the next video, there's our nuclear donut. Goodbye.